When you're pursuing a goal, you're on one of two paths. Either you're on a path of doing something that you love to do, or you're on a path that could lead to something that you want to do. Rarely do you ever find yourself in the first spot, doing what you love to do and can make a living doing. Most of the time you find yourself on the second path that could lead to what it is that you want to do. But so many times people get to that path, and because it's got so much uncertainty and because it's got so many steps, they say, I'm not doing all that. And they quit and go find something that's going to be a little bit easier. And let me be the first one to tell you, if you do that, you're going to find yourself older in life, full of regrets, wishing that you would have pursued that. If it leads to what you want to do, or it may lead to what you want to do, or if you're not even sure if it leads to what you want to do it anyway. Because even if it doesn't lead to what you want to do, you'll amass some extra skills. These are extra benefits that you may be able to reference to 10 years later. You just never know. And sometimes as you do that, the path actually unfolds and opens up where it wasn't there before, opens up the possibility and the opportunities to be able to pursue what it is that you want to do. Sometimes you know it leads to what you want to do, but it seems overwhelming and you're like, I did all this work to get here and now I got to do another 10 years to get there. Yeah, sometimes that's what it takes, because here's what's at play here. As you pursue the thing that you want to do and doing things that you feel like are beneath you, feel like they're not going to lead to anything, as you pursue these things, here's what's at play. You are building an infrastructure, a web, if you will, of skills, of techniques, of knowledge to be able to withstand the level of success that you want to go to. Because if you went from where you are today to where you want to be instantly, people would fuck you over. Because you wouldn't even know what to look for, you wouldn't even know what questions to ask, and also when adversity strikes, you've got nothing to anchor and step back on and put your footing there and push back off because you didn't build a skill level to be able to do so. Or if you make a huge mistake, you wouldn't know how to recover because you didn't build any skills from there. It would almost be like having a 10-foot ladder with only 2 rungs on it, a bottom rung and a 9-foot rung. All that in between. So if you were on that top rung and you slipped and fell, you're gonna break some shit on the way down. That's what you have to look at. So if the path leads to what you want to do, damn it, do it, man. When I got into sales, I wanted to get into management. Because I was college educated, I thought, hey, I could get into management. No, sir. They made me sell cars, and I had to learn to sell cars. And once I got into management, I understood it, because how could I coach someone if I've never done it before? Also, how could I relate to what they're going through? And when adversity strikes, if I have the experience built up, I know what to do in those situations, and I can coach other people what to do as well. See, that's what you have to understand as you're building the path to where you want to be. There's no MMA champion ever became champion without being punched. And that's what you want. You want to be successful, but not get punched in the face. No, those MMA fighters, they have to feel those punches. That way they're not caught off guard, not surprised. They had it in practice, they had it in fights. Sometimes they've been knocked out, they've had broken bones. They familiarize themselves with the pain, with the uncertainty, with the fear. And what they're able to do is they're able to navigate and dance with that as they continue to notch up the wins. The same is true for you. You're gonna have to take some punches. You're gonna have to take some steps back. You're going to have to take a long path. And if you're willing to do it, man, it's gonna pay off. The NFL's insider, Jay Glazer, who's about this tall, that you see on Fox, he worked 10 years for no pay. And so he was hustling, he was grinding, he was outworking everybody. He was bringing the scoops. He was landing the interviews. He was doing all of that and getting no pay for it, but he kept doing it. And finally, 10 years, they gave him a 5-figure salary. And just a few years after that, he inked a 7-figure salary. See, your goals are gonna take twice as long and be twice as expensive. But if you stay with it, they will pay with compound interest. Trust me, I'm living proof of that. So the path that you're on, is it something that you love to do? Or if it's not, will it lead to something that you want to do? Keep it simple, keep it moving, never settle, keep selling. Stay in the sales life.